What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we got the truck painted. Got the cab painted, but you already knew that. You saw the last video. At least I hope you did. So today, the goal is to get this interior put back together. But first, we got to take it apart a little bit further, all right? We got to take this harness out. This guy right here. That body harness has to come out if we want the new seats to work properly. So that's got to come out. And we got to get that one, this bundle of joy right here. This one, I'll get that one in. So that's the goal for today. Old harness out, new harness in, seats in the truck. That's the goal. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but we're gonna give it a shot. So let's get cracking. All right, guys. So it's all just pop clipped in with these little Christmas tree clips, and it's coming out pretty easy so far. Got all this wonderful stuff off. If you're doing this project, definitely undo your batteries, because you are messing with these side airbags and all that stuff. So get ready to pop this main channel out. I don't know if you guys remember, but I couldn't get this bolt's in there like dumb tight, and I didn't want to strip out the centerpiece, so I just left it. So I'd have to cut the carpet to take the carpet all the way out, which I could do. It wouldn't be that big a deal. You wouldn't really see it. But just gonna leave it and just kind of fold. I pulled the carpet out from underneath this. I can just kind of fold it back. And so that's the plan. I'm gonna fold it back, get these seat harnesses out, and let's put this back here with my little bolt section so we don't lose it. But it's coming along. Obviously I haven't gotten up into this. This is nasty. I'm probably gonna blow that out. It's got spider webs and some wonderful stuff in there. But yeah, it's moving along, getting it all popped out. On the other side, I will probably give you guys like a little time lapse. I'm gonna take that seat out, give myself a little more room to work with. And I think we might have to drop the column down, to be able to get, I think the harness comes in and goes over the column and ties in over there. So we'll see when we get to it, but I was gonna do this side first. And I know it crosses over in the middle here, so we'll have to get this seat out and pull it underneath the carpet that way. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys a little update. Keep plugging away at her. All right, guys, so we got this harness out from the door. I think this is part of the HVAC. This goes directly into the BCM, the body control module, along with this. And then this twist locks into the cab right there. So this goes to your doors. So this is running your speakers, your window, side air impact sensors, stuff like that. The only hard plug really was getting this guy right here, this one. So you just got to reach up behind there, but it's looking like I'm not gonna have to take the dash out, which is good. I was gonna film a little bit more, but they were playing music over there, and so can't do that with all the DMCA copyright stuff. So, but anyway, this side's out. Now I'm going to pull that seat and get that out of our way, and then start yanking that side, and then hopefully we'll plug the other ones in and start putting the seats in there. Moving along. All right, guys, everybody's gone. You can hear them taking off in the background. Seats out. I think what the plan is going to be is to get this harness, this guy running up here, and then it feeds into here. I I think it goes up over this steering column. I think maybe ties in some into these. I don't know, we're gonna find out. I'm gonna get that part out first. So we'll get that out. I'll try to film in there, it's really dark. And then the harness bridges across. See it right down in there? And then so it bridges across. So then once we get this out and laid in the middle, plan is to fold the carpet back and then pop it across the middle, put the new one in, put it in reverse order.
It ain't a big deal. Look, hey, so if you buy the tires at $95 and then you sell them at $100 with your wheels, you make $5 a tire, you replace the tires, you make $10.
But I'm not replacing the tires right now.
Yeah, but if you sold them, then you would replace the tires. You see how that works? Yeah,
No,
and you make
because I would
$10.
be-
You can go buy yourself breakfast at Wendy's, the Baconator.
Dude, no, I'm not selling the tires.
Dude.
The Baconator.
The,
All right.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry, Mike.
Old and busted, pain in the butt. It was a pain to get it out. There's one section that's hard. I don't know, it goes over the steering column and it's in between the HVAC ducting. It's a pain. I fought with it for like 40 minutes. Drew fought with it for like 12 seconds. Managed to get it out. Pissed me off. But anyway, old one's out. Now we just gotta get the new one in, and then we'll put the seats in and start bolting all the interior bits back up. And that should be probably where we're end tonight. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So we'll see. But that's where we're at. So this one's out. I gotta put that one in.
Let's get back at it, huh?
Indeed. All right, guys. So it is nighttime. Mel and Drew are taking off, and I'm taking a break from the interior, but I'm going to work on this little guy. I got a new lens for the cluster here, because this one you can see is all just, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's all just, it's just scratched and just beat up. I mean, the inside of the gauges are all dusty, so I'm gonna clean all those guys up and get them looking new again. So let's knock that out. Easy enough. Just pop those tabs off. I think there's what, 2 of them that were broken. One here, one up here. Yeah, you can really see how somebody wiped it down with sandpaper or something. So we're gonna get all the dust out of here, clean them all up, get them looking good, and put the new lens on, and it'll be ready to go back in the truck. I want to do this before I put the column back up. It's a lot easier to get this back in with the column down. So yeah, that's what we're doing. The harness installed. Only one plug doesn't match, and it's a plug underneath the steering column that goes to the motor for the adjustable pedals. Kill this light here. Everything else matched up perfectly fine, so I may have to get a new motor for the adjustable pedals. I don't know. I don't think it does anything else. We will find out, but I am shutting it down for tonight. Tomorrow, clean up the interior. It's a mess in there. Put the seats in, then put the doors on, and then start putting the trim panels back together, and we'll see kind of how far we get with that. So we'll catch you guys in the AM. Good morning, guys. Back at the shop. So made some progress this morning while you guys were still sleeping. Show you real quick. Got music going on, so be brief. But got the headliner in. So still got to put in the covers and that guy. But the headliner is up, good to go. Now that you guys can see a little bit, harness is finally all in. Got our cluster in. Did all that last night. Pretty sure I showed you, but that's where we're at. Get ready to put these trim panels back on over the seat belts over there, and then start putting this interior back together so we can start working on that front end stuff. So let's get it. Oh yeah, starting to look King Ranches. We're getting there, putting it back together. Drew's taking B-roll or pictures, one of the two, I don't know. Taking pictures. Obviously we still gotta clean them, but that'll be a totally different video, detailing the truck. We're just trying to get it together so we can do all that stuff. But the seats are in decent shape. I mean, there's some discoloration and stuff, you'll see. Like center console wise, you got some on that side. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. But we'll be able to condition them up and make them look pretty much new again. They won't look brand new, but they'll look good. So, and that's kind of the thing with King Ranch. It's not supposed to look perfect. That's kind of the thing. But gotta keep crushing along. We gotta put this back trim piece back in, and then the rear seats, and then doors, and then we can start putting the rubber trim around the cab. And then we got a bunch of guys here, so we might be able to throw the bed on. So, all right, guys, just got back to the shop after work today. I didn't film enough of the interior install because it's just too dark. We're gonna have to figure out something to do with the lighting in here. But even with the little studio lamps, like when we're working, we end up blocking the studio lamps, and then you guys can't see anything. But we did get all of the interior on the truck, or I say on in the truck, and then we got the doors on too. I still got to order the pinstripe for the two-tone so it lines up, but the actual two-tone itself lines up almost perfectly. So I still have to put the pinstripe on, but then the interior, the front's a little bit more lit. I think it's a lot of this is the tint in the doors. I don't know, but we got the King Ranch interior in this guy, so it's coming along. Still got to put the bed on. Bed's still obviously off the truck, and unfortunately we got some wiring issues with the trans harness. So I got to climb underneath there today and see if we can't unravel it and see where the broken wire is. We got a broken range selector wire or something going on, because when you wiggle the harness, you'll get a connection and then you'll lose a connection. Get a connection, lose a connection. So it's somewhere in that harness. So that's what we're gonna be trying to knock out today, is trying to figure out where that break in that wiring harness is. So let's get on that. Sorry I couldn't film as much of the interior install as I wanted to, but I mean, as you can tell, it's daylight here. We've got the afternoon sun coming in, and it's just too dark in there for you to really see. So, but hopefully we'll get some light underneath the truck and we'll be able to at least show you guys doing the harness. So let's get to it. Hello, welcome to the underside of the F-250. So I'll show you what we finally found out. It's not the wiring. I mean, it is and it isn't. But what it is the connector. So this guy, I'm gonna move out of the light. This guy right here, this connector, it's broken. It's supposed to have a white grommet around it, and weather seal, and all of that is missing, and that's what actually holds the pins in place. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, if I can get it to focus, but a couple of the pins are sliding back in the plug, and that's why we're getting bad connections in this pin. So that's the issue. Unfortunately, I got to order it from Ford, and it's going to be a couple days before it gets here. So it is what it is. So we've got that figured out, and yeah. Ugh. That's what it was. It was the that connector is bad. So at least we figured it out. I cranked up the truck. It'll start without it. Just puts the truck in like limp mode, you know, where it's saying that obviously that you don't have it, your transmission isn't hooked up, so it just goes into default mode. But that is that. We still got to do the front end work and get the bed the rest of the way on. We got it on, but we didn't tighten it down. I had to get a new J clip, so those came in. Put those on, but that's going to be when we do the front end. We'll go through and do all that stuff. So for now, guys, that's going to be it. I'll show you when we get those connectors, kind of what goes on with that. That's going to be it for this video and the interior install and all that wonderful stuff. I was hoping to have the truck like pretty much running and driving, but it is what it is. A couple days, we'll get it going again, and so we'll see you then. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you liked it enough and you want to see some more, consider subscribing. And until next time, guys, peace.